quite remarkable, just 10 ones, no boundaries and 14 dots. So Chattogram Challengers keeping it wonderfully tight. There'll be a bowling change. Exciting. Sharifull Islam from the Walton end. Inside the power play, I must remind you, if you look at that lower third a little while ago, you'd just be thinking, where are the boundaries? They haven't come. The Challengers have kept it extremely tight. The field, a deep backward square leg for the left arm seamer. Man, at a deep point. Up for the challenge. Lots of chatter, a lot of excitement. Lots of conversation from the fielding side, so they definitely believe they can try and defend this 125.
Fair bit of chit-chat going on in the field. Chattogram Challengers up to the mark with the ball in hand. Definitely for the first 4 overs. Change in bowling. Seamer into the attack. And they definitely wouldn't mind the singles. Shaukat Ali on strike this time. 1/3. There's third man and deep backward square leg for him. The 2 men outside the circle.
On the pads, and finally it was uppish for a moment, but now a boundary. That'll loosen some pressure. That'll loosen a few shackles. Confirmation from the umpire. The boundary count is up and running.
Oh yeah. Pressure relieving boundary for Shaukat Ali. Fielding had to be better.
Yeah, but what I really liked about that is that he's played with the percentages on his pads. Rather than trying to be or go against the grain or overly attacking, he just played it off his pads, a flick of the wrist and through the leg side. This time it's short. Bowler tries to overcompensate, but it plugs in the outfield and should pick up a brace.
He does have to be careful, Shaukat Ali. There's no need for that. Did not time it as well as he would like to, but did fall in no man's land.
I don't mind that. It was short, and again, playing the low percentage shot, low risk percentage shot. Just doesn't get all of it. Doesn't quite get the timing. Yes, the elevation is there, but the power wasn't quite enough just for it to kick on and get that overspin into the boundary wedges. Just a methodical change in the field. The man on the leg side just coming a bit squarer. That's a better length, a hard length. It's neatly played, just opening up the face of the bat. This is becoming a better over for Fortune Barasal. I'm not quite sure why the bowling change happened. Nassim was doing an excellent job. You could have given him an extra one. Maybe that would have created a wicket-taking opportunity. Because wickets and fast wickets in this particular defending of this 125 keeps you in the game. Oh, swing and a miss.
I couldn't agree more with you, Eddie. They do need wickets, Chattogram Challengers, and wickets early. This one was close. It's a big fish, Shakib Al Hasan.
Yeah, I just don't understand it. He's doing an excellent job. You could have just pushed him a little bit more for another over. Kept things even tighter. But perhaps Mahedi Hassan probably thinking that maybe save him for the middle overs. Innovation, Shakib Al Hasan. The bowling change has proved very expensive. 12 off that over. It is 23 for 1.
তুমি নিজের চুল সামলাও। গরম ঘাম তোমার চুলের শাইনটা নষ্ট করে দেয়।
চুল সামলাবো, শাইনও করব। সানসিল্ক ব্ল্যাক শাইন 5টি ন্যাচারাল অয়েল ফর্মুলায়, যা গরম হোক কিংবা ঘাম, এটি তোমার চুলে দেয় 24 ঘন্টা পর্যন্ত শাইন। চুল সামলাবো, শাইনও করব। মাছটা আজ তুমি রান্না করে ফেলো না।
মাছ ব্যাপার না, রাঁধুনি রেডিমিক্স মাছের মশলা থাকলে ঝটপট দারুণ রান্না।
Borishal require 103 runs, 23 for 1 after the end of the 5th over. The last over was a good one for Fortune Borishal. I thought the spinners bowled well. That's why my fellow commentator Edward Rainsford thought that perhaps they could have continued with spin from both ends. Madison Mirage continues. He's tossed that one out, but head straight to the ground. Just a little bit deeper, standing at the edge of that circle. But have a look at this last ball from in the previous over. He just puts it away. At ease, knowing that the fielder was inside the circle at short, fine leg. So easy pickings for Shakib Al Hasan, who's now moved on to with the boundary. Now he needs 17 runs in this innings to become the 8th batter in BPL to score 1,500 runs. So he must be eyeing that milestone. Remember, he's also the highest wicket taker in the competition. He's all class. Good afternoon, Atul.
Good afternoon, Athar, and what a player. You know, as they say, that if you hang around long enough in any profession, you become respectable. And he has been doing what he does best. This is how. He's been promoted today. And that's where his full value can be derived. If he bats higher up for his franchise, especially when you don't have very many runs to chase.
Yeah, not too many fielders in the deep also, so it was a free giving. Oh, he's gone through the defenses. That is a beauty. It's a very good comeback from the skipper. He knows it. It matters the most. He's cleaned up Shakib Al Hasan after giving away a boundary, beg your pardon, in the previous delivery.
Again, it was tossed up. Greed led to his demise. It was full-length delivery, and that was brave bowling. Wonderful comeback. You've seen this happen today. Kena Lewis hit a 6 and got out, and now Shakib Al Hasan hitting a boundary and getting out at 13.
এখন লাইফবয় শুধু ভাইরাসের বিরুদ্ধে সুরক্ষাই না, সাথে দেবে 300 টাকা মূল্যের ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ ফ্রি। প্রতিটি প্যাকের সাথে পাবেন রবি হেলথ প্লাসের সহযোগিতায় 300 টাকা মূল্যের ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ একদম ফ্রি। একটা মিসড কল দিন এই নম্বরে। করোনা ভাইরাস থেকে সুরক্ষা আর ফ্রিতে ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ শুধু লাইফবয়ে।
হাউসওয়াইফ নয়, বল হোম মেকার। এতটুকু একটা কথা নিয়ে এতটুকুতেই শুরু হয়, শুরুতেই শেষ করতে হয়। নে মুখটা মোচ।
বসুন্ধরা টিস্যু অশুদ্ধতার বিরুদ্ধে এক বিন্দুও ছাড় নয়।
Tuhit Hridoy is the new batter, right-hander, member of the Under-19 World Cup winning squad, and he'll be eyeing to make a name for himself. 587 runs in his career so far, T20 career. He tons of talent for the youngster, and I just feel that this tournament, the 8th edition of Bangabandhu BPL 2020, will fire up the youngsters to explode with the bat and the ball. What a terrific spell this is turning out to be from the skipper of Chattogram Challengers. He's picked up an all-important wicket of Shakib Al Hasan in the previous delay. What an over! After the 6th, it's 28 for 2.
ঠান্ডা বা গরম খাবার খেতে আমি ভয় পাই শিরশির অনুভূতির কারণে। শিরশির অনুভূতি হয় সেনসিটিভিটি থেকে। এটি দূর করতে পারেন সেনসিটিভ এক্সপার্টের সাহায্যে। সাধারণ টুথপেস্টের তুলনায় এতে আছে 2 গুণ অ্যাক্টিভ উপাদান, যা শিরশির অনুভূতি থেকে মুক্তি দেয় মাত্র 30 সেকেন্ডে। সেনসিটিভ এক্সপার্ট বাই পেপসোডেন্ট।
লাইফবয় লিকুইড হ্যান্ড ওয়াশের সাথে পাও জীবাণু থেকে 10 গুণ বেশি সুরক্ষা। তাই এখন পাম্প, রাব, ছু করো 10 গুণ বেশি জীবাণু। লাইফবয় হ্যান্ড ওয়াশ 100 মিলি প্যাক এখন সাবানের দামে।
It's not a big total to chase, but if you start losing wickets, then you might just find yourself in a spot of bother, and that's exactly what Chattogram Challengers will be hoping for.
Yes, that previous over when 14 runs were milked by Shakib and Shakat, that has made a lot of difference. You know, imagine they were 10 down for 2. So Miraz is doing exactly what Shakib Al Hasan did for his team. Both the captains are in thick of the action. But what he needs is support from the other end. Somebody needs to pick up wickets from the other end also to create that kind of pressure that was created on Chattogram.
Hridoy will be eyeing to make a big name for himself in this tournament. Let's again spin introduced. I think that's the correct move. Knowing what the spinners did for Cochin Borishal and also for Chattogram challengers. It's all about spin. Have a look at this. After being belted for a boundary, tosses it up. I think it's a little bit too full and it just pushes through. It doesn't turn. It just went on straight with the arm and he misses it completely. That's a big wicket.
I think surprised Shakib more than anything. That after going for that boundary, this well-flighted delivery was a bit of surprise for Shakib. But that's what makes Mehdi Miraz a special bowler. A special grader, I think. And you're right, talking about Hridoy. You know, IPL has created the cream of the team we are seeing now for India. And I think if BPL franchisees take enough youngsters in and groom them and give them opportunities in matches, then you'll see quality of batting, quality of cricket will improve all around in Bangladesh cricket also.
And when you get at this stage, when you're not chasing too many runs, so there's less pressure on a youngster like Towhid Hridoy. He needs to take a little bit time to get set, get used to the conditions. Nicely cut away for a couple of runs. Good work from Naeem. Again, over the top, intentionally played, so he knows exactly what he's trying to do. So he'll come back for a very comfortable second. This is good batting. The 2 to finish the over. It's 7 in that over, 35 for 2.
ভাইজান বসুন্ধরা নুডলসের অতুলনীয় পুষ্টিতে বিকশিত হচ্ছে ওদের মেধা। শুধু কি তাই, ওদের আছে বিনা তারের পাঠশালা। নিমিষেই জানা যায় সবকিছু।
বেড়ে ওঠা সব বয়সী ছেলেমেয়েদের জন্য বসুন্ধরা নুডলস নিয়ে এলো বিনা তারের পাঠশালা। নুডলসের অনন্য পুষ্টি আর জ্ঞানের অবারিত আলোয় এবার আলোকিত হবে সবাই। বিস্তারিত জানতে লগ ইন করুন www.bosundharanoodles.com/বিনা তারের পাঠশালা। বসুন্ধরা নুডলস, শিক্ষার সাথে।
ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন? গ্রামীণ ফোনের রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইলে। যখন যেখানে খুশি মাইজিপি অ্যাপ থেকে রিচার্জ করা যায় খুব সহজে, সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়।
Cleaned up by Mahdi Hassan in the very next delivery. Benny Howell, very good with the bat. Can he be good with the ball? It's the big question. Have a look at that stats. More than capable of being very good with the ball also. Genuine all-rounder. 158 wickets, economy of just 7 runs in an over.
Yes, the economy is what is impressive. In today's cricket, today's franchise cricket, today's T20 cricket, if you're going around 7 runs and over, then you're doing your job very well. And then you're speaking of wickets as well. We saw his batting today. So that's one name that will immediately will come into focus if he does well.
He does have a lot of changes. Who can bowl from the back of the hand, slower deliveries, knuckle ball, and a heavy ball also. So you have to be watchful and careful. Have a look at this. Straight away, knuckle ball. Genuine edge. He's got a little bit finer. So he'll be a difficult customer, especially on the surface. And he needs to come good for his team to ensure that they put them in more pressure, because they're not defending a big total. That is what they need to be watchful about.
As Benny Howell, you see his muscles. It looks like he can bowl really quick, but it's more to do with his variety, his guile. Oh, look at that. What a shot. What a shot by Shaikat. Just right in the slot. Not much mystery in this delivery. Easy. 6 runs.
Yeah, he's been around for a while and he's been playing domestic cricket for a very long time, so he knows these conditions. And that was a lovely pickup shot from Shaikat Ali. It was in the slot and beautifully played. Look at that follow through. Didn't even bother to run. Why would you want to run? Lovely six. Comes with a shorter one from Benny Howell on that occasion, which has been put away for a single. Already 9 runs in an over. Cruising along, Borishal. Four for 2. Shoika, that looked good. Tohid Hridaya is not taking any time. He's picked up 6 of 6, so he's released the pressure. Make that 7 for 7. This is good batting.
You still have to keep the target in mind, and this was the slot. Shaikat was waiting, knew that Benny Howell is not going to bowl a quick one. Again, that kind of a similar shot Benny Howell also played. Just anchored the front foot down, keeping the center of gravity right in the middle, using the core strength just to hit that shot. You just have to time it, and then it goes all the distance. End of 8 is 46 for 2.
এখন লাইফ বয় শুধু ভাইরাসের বিরুদ্ধে সুরক্ষাই না, সাথে দেবে 300 টাকা মূল্যে ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ ফ্রি। প্রতিটি প্যাকের সাথে পাবেন রবি হেলথ প্লাসের সহযোগিতায় 300 টাকা মূল্যে ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ একদম ফ্রি। একটা মিসড কল দিন এই নম্বরে, করোনা ভাইরাস থেকে সুরক্ষা আর ফ্রিতে ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ শুধু লাইফ বয়ে।
বুঝছি স্যার, একদম ক্লিয়ার। সেরা আর বিশ্ব সেরার মধ্যে অনেক তফাৎ।
সত্যই বাংলাদেশ অনেক আগায় গেছে।
GPH কোয়ান্টাম।
সন্তানের সুস্থতার জন্য বসুন্ধরা ডায়াপ্যান্ট, ওর ভালোর জন্য।
We only saw Will Jacks bowling with that 1 over. Again, a bowling change. It looks like it's going to be Naseem Ahmed. It is. It's been very economical, very good. Made his cut recently to represent Bangladesh team in the T20 internationals. Has been outstanding with the ball. Bangladesh keep on producing those left arm spinners. And he's one of the new ones to step into the national team. He needs to pick up wicket here. On stumps, nicely played off the back foot, just opening the face of the bat.
Yes, Naseem was a revelation in that series versus New Zealand. He was the highest wicket taker. Every match he bowled with the new ball and made inroads. Was virtually unplayable. He's got the ability to turn the ball as well. But this wicket not so conducive for turning the ball square as it was in that series. So this could be tough work for Naseem Ahmed. But he's only given away 8 runs so far. He's bowled 14 deliveries. This is wide. Trying to bowl a slightly quicker through the air. Not relying on the surface. Just wants to dart the ball in.
Yeah, I think he's bowled well so far. Touch short on that occasion. So many things going into the minds of a bowler when they come to bowl and try to defend a low total, change of strategy. And once someone is going good, someone like Shoikat who's moved up to 26 of 21, then you want to keep him quiet. But just have a look at what Tohid Hridaya is doing from the other end. Now he's picked up 9 of 9. Oh, might be in danger. They were looking to pick up the second run, which was not available, and he's gone upstairs. Is he in trouble?
Well, looking at the reaction from Kenal Lewis, doesn't look like it.
Is the Dettol 100% sure decision pending? looks okay. He looks absolutely fine. And the Dettel 100% sure is not out. Yeah, just a bit of a mix-up because I never thought there was a second run available there. And especially if you look at the way Shaikat Ali has batted so far, why do you want to throw your wicket away by taking a run which is not there? But bowled, nicely played. No real pressure on the batters because of the fact that, as I mentioned earlier, not a big total to chase.
It hasn't got that guile, hasn't got that drift that Shakib has, Nasoom. Just relies more for the ball to do off the pitch. And with this fast arm action, this one is well bowled. I think right on cue, he was listening to me. Immediately showed he's got his Dhaka. Every year they make it more difficult for us to remember by adding or rejecting brands. I mean, so many franchises all over the world. These cities and states just adding their tags like Challengers or Knight Riders or something like that. It's getting harder and harder to remember which one goes with which.
Yeah, just adding to that traffic logic that you just shared with the viewers. For me, my personal opinion, for me, the best place on the planet is Dhaka. It has always been Dhaka, and it will always be Dhaka, no matter what. No matter whether it's got heavy traffic or no traffic at all. It has been brilliant for me, and I'm sure that a lot of people enjoy living in Dhaka. I love it. I simply love it. I adore it.
Well, that's obvious. You know, water is wet and coal is black. Where you grow up, where you live, is your favorite city. But that's not the point we're discussing. We're talking about traffic. Where did this come from?
Traffic is all around the world, mate. Where you come from, I'm sure there's traffic in India. Which part of India are you from?
I am from Gurgaon.
No traffic?
There is traffic, but not as...
There you go. Confirmation, no traffic at all.
Always send the drone up on Friday.
It's nice, it's nice. It's...
Well, for you, you've got a pilot car in Dhaka anyway. You're a VIP here.
All right, back live here. Straight to the fielder, one bounce. It's been a decent over from Mukhidul Islam. He's only given away 3. Out of those 3, one has been a wide. It's a touch fuller. He's trying to free his arms. Shaikat Ali hitting on straight into the ground and onto the fielder. He needs to finish off nicely here. The run rate just creeping up, closing on to 7 now. That's well bowled. That's a good over. That is a very good over from the youngster. 55 for 2 after 10.
নতুন ক্লোজআপ ট্রিপল ফ্রেশ ফর্মুলার সাথে যা মুখের কোনায় কোনায় পরিষ্কার করে 99% পর্যন্ত জীবাণু থেকে সুরক্ষা দেয়, তোমাকে দেয় সতেজ কনফিডেন্স। নতুন ক্লোজআপ ট্রিপল ফ্রেশ ফর্মুলা।
আয়েলশা নাকি আরাম প্রিয়, উই ডোন্ট জাজ। এক ট্যাপে খাবার হাজির 30 মিনিটে। ফুড প্যান্ডা।
এক্সপেরিয়েন্স করুন মেরিল মিল্ক বাথ 150 গ্রাম মেরিল মিল্ক সোপ বারের সাথে 25 গ্রাম মিল্ক সোপ বার ফ্রি। এখন দুধ দিয়ে গোসল হোক প্রতিদিন।
Have not really found it easy going. They've been made to work hard. Bowls since the last boundary, so the bowlers doing their job despite defending. Not a very big total of 125, but all credit to the fielding unit. This little tuck away. Well, it's got to keep on doing. If the boundaries are not flowing, you've got to ensure that the scoreboard is kept rotating. See the drone view of this lovely ground, the Sherabangla National Stadium. Once again, right on the money. Afternoon, Eddie.
Hello, Shamim. Good to be with you again. Yeah, 57 for 2. Just gone part. Just literally stepped over the halfway stage of this encounter, and not a lot in it. Chattogram challenges with 52 for 4. So Parasol 2 wickets to the good. So that sort of allows a better launching pad if they need it. Very good running between the wickets there. They pick up 2 runs fairly comfortably.
Naseem Ahmed, normally a very parsimonious bowler, doesn't really give away runs easily. It's a tight leash on his line and length. As I speak, it deviates down the leg side. Had to be, no?
Yeah, just down the leg side, slight indiscipline, overbalancing was the fielder. And she nearly carried that into the boundary wedges, but had the presence of mind to let the ball go. Yeah, just errs in his line there. Naseem, he's been very good until perhaps the over 3 and 4. So 64 required of 55. Most T20 chases around the world will just grab that with both hands every day of the week. So the equation still looks good. 7 off that over, it's 62 for 2.
আপনার চুল কখন সবচেয়ে বেশি ঘন ছিল? যখন চুল পড়া শুরু হয়নি। চুল পড়া চুলের ড্যামেজের লক্ষণ। ট্রাই ডাভ হেয়ার ফল রেস্কিউ। এই নিউট্রিলক্স সিরাম আর 1/4 ময়শ্চারাইজিং মিল্ক চুলের ভেতর থেকে পুষ্টি যোগায়, চুল পড়া কমায় 98% পর্যন্ত। আনবিটেবল হেয়ার ফল প্রোটেকশনের জন্য ডাভ হেয়ার ফল রেস্কিউ।
বুঝছি স্যার, একদম ক্লিয়ার। সেরা আর বিশ্ব সেরার মধ্যে অনেক তফাৎ।
সত্যই বাংলাদেশ অনেক আগায় গেছে।
GPH Quantum.
.64 or 54 balls, as Eddie was saying, normally quite a gettable target. And exit, and that's another one. Well, they have really kept on going and picking up the wickets for the batting unit at the wrong times.
Muqaddal Islam. He finds the outside edge. Lewis does the rest. And yes, they're well in this encounter now. That's an important breakthrough, an important wicket at an important time.
আজকের ইন্টারভিউতে নতুন ফ্যাক্টরি ম্যানেজার পেয়ে গেলে ভালো।
পাবে।
তুমি এখানে?
ইন্টারভিউ শুরু করা যাক। হোম মিনিস্ট্রি চালাই, তো ফ্যাক্টরি কেন নয়?
বাহ, ম্যানেজার ম্যাডাম, নতুন ঋণ।
আমার উজ্জ্বলতা, আমার পরিচয়।
লাইফ বয় লিকুইড হ্যান্ড ওয়াশের সাথে পাও জীবাণু থেকে 10 গুণ বেশি সুরক্ষা। তাই এখন পাম, রাব, ছু করো 10 গুণ বেশি জীবাণু। লাইফ বয় হ্যান্ড ওয়াশ 100 মিলি প্যাক এখন সাবানের দামে।
এক্সপেরিয়েন্স করুন মেরিল মিল্ক বাথ 150 গ্রাম মেরিল মিল্ক সোপ বারের সাথে 25 গ্রাম মিল্ক সোপ বার ফ্রি। এখন দুধ দিয়ে গোসল হোক প্রতিদিন।
আয়েলশা নাকি আরাম প্রিয়, উই ডোন্ট জাজ। এক ট্যাপে খাবার হাজির 30 মিনিটে। ফুড প্যান্ডা।
This has been the trend we've seen in the first part of the first game, and now it's continuing in the second one. Regular fall of wickets hasn't really allowed big partnerships to be built up. It's always kept the bowling unit interested.
It's laboured. It's hard, it seems, sometimes to just find those boundaries. It's actually taken 22 deliveries now since we've seen the last boundary, so pressure had been built. I don't want to say the shot wasn't on. I think it was. It's just the execution wasn't good enough.
I just felt he didn't go full hog at it.
It's also about making sure you get right across off stump, using the depth of the crease. There he just trusts his hand. He's a bit static in the approach to the shot. It's a cross-seam delivery, and so maybe hits the shiny sides and skids up and doesn't quite get the bounce he requires. And for the bowler, he's undone him. Picks up a wicket.
I just went across to the offside, just making that angle come into play. Did very nicely, quickly through for the run. I think he's made good his ground. Inquiring look at the umpire, and he's going to go upstairs and have a look to make sure if the batsman's crossed over properly or not.
Dessel 100% sure. As we have a look at this run out. Tell you what, Lewis with those arms, he doesn't half break the stumps, does he? And it'll be Dettel 100% not out.
They couldn't just afford to lose a wicket at this point in time, but the running seemed to be under control. Seemed to be comfortably in. But still, once again, a new partnership being built, 62 needed of 51 balls. With lots of wickets in hand, but we keep on saying that. It's the way that the runs keep drying out that increases the pressure on the batters and leads to a fall of a wicket.
What you wouldn't want in this stage is as a run out, especially if things start to get a little tighter. Now, the important part of the next stage of the game is how those 52 runs came in those last 5 overs. If Fortune Barasal get to the 15 over mark and that sort of equation is required, do they have it in them to emulate what Benny Howell did? 41 he got off 20 deliveries. Changes in the field as Midoff comes up into the circle. There's a man at sweeper through the offside. There's a third man. Fine leg is up in the circle. In fact, now the man at backward point is going to a deep point.
A little wide with Irfan Shukr, not really going across, just trying to lay his bat on that one and not getting hold of it. Just talking about whether they have the capability of batting to come. Have a look at who's coming next. Mr. Bravo. So he's a man who can get things going.
Zayo Rahman as well. He's another one that can hit a long ball.
Indeed. So, and Alzari Joseph. So they've got the persons who can produce the goods. It's a question of this partnership. How much pressure does it place by the way they approach the innings when the others come in, if they need to come in? Again, moving across, and the bowler trying to follow him, trying to bowl it further wide. Is to drag it onto the onside. Just managed to get a lower part of the bat and a couple of runs to boot. That is the over. After 12, 6-6 for 3.
দ্বিধা ভাঙলে আর কোনো বাধা থাকে না কাছে আসায়। এমন গল্প লিখে পাঠাও, সেরা 3 গল্পে তৈরি হবে ক্লোজ আপ দ্বিধাহীন কাছে আসার গল্প।
বুঝছি স্যার, একদম ক্লিয়ার। সেরা আর বিশ্ব সেরার মধ্যে অনেক তফাৎ।
সত্যই বাংলাদেশ অনেক আগায় গেছে।
GPH Quantum.
Despite the fact that we all feel the wicket has been pretty decent, it's been the bowlers who have dominated. 2 for 10 by Mehdi Hasan Miraj, 1 for 7 for Mukadul Mugdo. The others have been pretty parsimonious. Shariful's gone for a few. That's when it seemed that Fortune Barishal were getting the momentum required when he was bowling. But that has been stunted.
Yeah, a wicket plays some part in it, but it's also how you approach a certain surface. Do you have the skill to score runs as Howell comes back into the attack? It's a heave across the line. Coming from the Walton end. It's definitely how you approach a certain surface. Because I think most surfaces, if you apply yourself, you will get runs. It pushed front line there as Howell.
Yeah, looking at it square on, he almost overdid it. You're right, but what I felt was they could trust the track. There was nothing, no gremlins as such that we've noticed that have surprised the batters. And you're absolutely right. It's the approach, the adjustment to the track, which they haven't been able to garner as such. Oh, right through him. Did he get a bit of bat, a little bit of inside edge? Wait and see. It's a signal as the ball goes through for four rather fortuitous runs.
Yeah, this is what they call beaten all ends up. Had no idea what to do with this particular delivery. Again, there's his variety. Goes in between bat and pad through the gate. And all it does is doesn't hit timber. In fact, it gathers enough speed right across the advertising into the wedges. Oh gosh, now he's bowling off spin. What a variety this is. Comes off a long run and then all of a sudden off a short run and starts bowling spin. Very much what Andrew Simons used to do.
Yeah, that surprises the batsman. He's preparing mentally to face a ball which will come at you at say 120 to 130 clicks, and suddenly it's floating in. Now he comes over with his long run up and bowls his regular, but it's a slow delivery. Very nicely disguised.
This isn't easy. There's a tempo to bowling. They look fairly relaxed. Previous delivery, bowled off spin to the left-hander and then comes off a long run and then executes a Yorker. Benny Howell redefining himself.
He's done his bit with the bat, now doing it with the ball. Regular speed, regular bat speed, and a good bit of fielding. Diving, brilliant stuff. Absolutely marvelous.
That's good cricket all round. The skill of that man and the variety and the excellent fielding from Shamim out in the deep. For a moment, yeah, I think the batter thought he had got enough of it to run away for four, and there, well-timed dive on his feet, gets the throw away. Maybe a better throw could have actually found him in trouble.
And once again, that little bit of mix, that little bit of change in direction, just rolling the fingers, slowing it up, gets a dot ball to finish over number 13, 74 for 3.
ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন? গ্রামীণ ফোনে রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইলে। যখন যেখানে খুশি মাইজিপি অ্যাপ থেকে রিচার্জ করা যায় খুব সহজে, সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়।
আমি মুরগির মাংস খাবো। ছেলেটারই মুরগির রপ্তার নতুন কিছু না, তাই বাসায় রাখি রাঁধুনি রেডিমিক্স মুরগির মাংসের মশলা। ব্যাস হয়ে যাবে ঝটপট দারুণ রান্না।
ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন? গ্রামীণ ফোনে রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইলে। যখন যেখানে খুশি মাইজিপি অ্যাপ থেকে রিচার্জ করা যায় খুব সহজে, সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়।
The Bongo in the BPL, off and running. Match number 1, Chattogram Challengers posting 125 in their 20 overs. It's been a bowler-dominated match, and Fortune Borishal not finding the going very easy. Still needing 52 runs of 42 balls to win this one. Chattogram will have other ideas, try and get some couple of more wickets and try to put the pressure back on. Low scoring, but a very interestingly poised match. And hoists it away, doesn't quite time it. Only going to get a single into the deep.
For me, I think that was also in the slot, given the field that was set. Has been able to hit it through a straight mid-wicket, would have picked up 4. Equation still manageable. 51 required of 41 deliveries. Nirov will come up in the circle for Shariful. There's a man at deep backward point. There's a very straight cover. Backward point is decent enough. Looking to save the single. Looking to bowl a hard length here. Oh, this is quite strange, because now third man has come into the circle and he's very fine. The top of your screen on the left-hand side.
Short, allows the batsman to swivel round, but he's found the fielder in the deep. Shariful hasn't had a very, very eventful first over 12 runs. He's trying to make amends, but with deliveries like that, I think he'll say that the batsman missed an opportunity to put it away. Just struggling with his lengths more than anything else. Shariful Islam has had a good tour abroad recently, but this is a different format, different team, different setup. The lights are on here at the Sher-e-Bangla National Stadium. Shariful can generate a bit of pace with the extra height. He can get a bit of extra bounce. Tries to bowl the Yorker. It's gone to become a low full toss.
It's really well bowled, I think. Looking to go across the stumps and try and heave it through the leg side. There he is. He sets up early. It's a big, thick inside edge onto pad. And he's just looking to go one way. I think even his normal stance, he could have probably hit that through the cover region and maybe picked up a boundary. So making hard work of it.
Yeah, you're right. He's got the bat on the ball this time round. Really swung it around long and strong for the maximum.
Yeah, uses the pace and also the line. I did mention he's looking to go one way here. Shariful is not up to the task. In fact, just bowls into the arc. And he lifts, elevates, and gets a good part of it, and it goes all the way for 6.
Magnificent shot that is. He was eyeing that area even in the previous delivery prior to the one that he hit for 6 when he tried to flick it away. But it's always eyeing the onside, and Shariful is playing into his hands, not really getting his line right. In the process, it seemed pretty easy. That's better. That's better from Shariful. Just getting that offside corridor going. Just realizing that he's going to try and pull it.
Just look at how he sets up very early. Shows the bowler that he's going right across the stumps. Frustrated that he couldn't do anything better than that, the batter on that occasion.
Takes a walk down, gets a bit of bat, again deviating down the leg side. Is it off the bat, off the feet? Wait and see if there's a signal from the umpire. It's leg byes, it's gone for 4 runs and it's time for the timeout. Dettol germ-free strategic timeout. It is time to have Dettol germ-free strategic timeout. Audience watching from home can use this time to wash hands to ensure family safety.
লাইফবয় লিকুইড হ্যান্ড ওয়াশের সাথে পাও জীবাণু থেকে 10 গুণ বেশি সুরক্ষা। তাই এখন পাম্প, রাব, ছু করো 10 গুণ বেশি জীবাণু। লাইফবয় হ্যান্ড ওয়াশ 100 মিলি প্যাক এখন সাবানের দামে।
এক্সপেরিয়েন্স করুন মেরিল মিল্ক বাথ 150 গ্রাম মেরিল মিল্ক সোপ বারের সাথে 25 গ্রাম মিল্ক সোপ বার ফ্রি। এখন দুধ দিয়ে গোসল হোক প্রতিদিন।
পেয়েছিস? ম্যামকে জিজ্ঞেস করবো। কি জিজ্ঞেস করবে? আপনার উজ্জ্বলতার ক্রিম। ক্রিম না, আমার উজ্জ্বলতার রহস্য নতুন লাক্স। জেসমিন আর ভিটামিন ই সহ নতুন লাক্স, যা দেয় মখমলি উজ্জ্বলতা। কাউকে বলো না, আমার উজ্জ্বলতার রহস্য নতুন লাক্স।
আয়েলশা নাকি আরাম প্রিয় উইরন জাজ এক ট্যাপে খাবার হাজির 30 মিনিটে। ফুড প্যান্ডা।
ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন? গ্রামীণ ফোনের রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইলে। যখন যেখানে খুশি মাইজিপি অ্যাপ থেকে রিচার্জ করা যায় খুব সহজে, সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়।
Such a beautiful play to watch. Simple catch, easy as you like.
বঙ্গবন্ধু বিপিএল টি-20 2022 second match খুলনা টাইগার্স versus মিনিস্টার গ্রুপ ঢাকা today at 6:30 p.m. live on GTV.
Total germ-free strategic timeout is over. Let's play safe with Dettol. 40 runs from 36 balls. Interesting to poised to say the least. Now, the skipper's back. 2 for 10 in his 3 overs has been absolutely top class in the early part of the innings, and he'll be trying to eke out another wicket and put the pressure, continuing the pressure that has been created so far. Down the wicket, gives him the charge. Straight as an arrow. Brilliant shot. Fantastic strike.
Shashikant Ali has been excellent. Straight after the strategic timeout, nimble on his feet, flight is dished up, and a wonderful swing of the bat to the safest part of the ground, and in fact, great distance. Picks up 6 to start the over.
Immediately the pressure on the bowler. There have been obviously some discussions about just stepping on the gas during that break. And Shaukat Ali is not going to hang around. It's up in the air. The two fielders trying to get to it. And eventually just standing his ground at the edge of the boundary line and takes the very, very well judged catch.
Will Jakes, and as you said it, Shamim, he says he doesn't want to hang around. He doesn't, in fact. Finds the man in the deep at cow corner. The captain. Straight after the strategic timeout. Hit for 6. Shaikar thinks he can pick up another one. Doesn't get over all of it. Comes off the toe end of the bat. Comfortable catch. Easy as you like. It's almost as if he didn't need to move. Shaukat Ali, 39. It's 92 for 4.
চ্যালেঞ্জ আসতেই থাকবে, কিন্তু আমি থামবো না। নিউক্লিয়ার ম্যান আমাকে খুশকি থেকে দূরে থাকতে সাহায্য করে। এর ট্রিপল অ্যান্টি ড্যান্ড্রাফ টেকনোলজি খুশকি দূর করে এবং বারবার ফিরে আসা বন্ধ করতে সাহায্য করে, আর নিয়মিত ব্যবহারে 99% জীবাণু দূর করে। লুকানোর দিন শেষ।
বুঝছি স্যার, একদম ক্লিয়ার। সেরা আর বিশ্ব সেরার মধ্যে অনেক তফাৎ।
সত্যই বাংলাদেশ অনেক আগায় গেছে।
GPH কোয়ান্টাম।
Well, the big man is here. And that's not a player you'd like as a bowling unit to see. With 34 runs needed of 34 balls. Reversing, missing, and appeal. And up goes the finger. 2-2. Now there's no DRS. The umpire's decided in favor of the bowler. Things are turning around.
Sukar is someone who was targeting the leg side, looking to get across his stumps and play with the leg side. Now he's gone totally against his game plan and tried to play the reverse sweep. It looks so adjacent. Miraz thinks so, and so does the umpire. I tell you what, double breaks here for Chattogram. He's gone for 16. It's 92 for 5.
ভিম স্মার্ট লিকুইড দেয় একদম ঝকঝকে থালা বাসন। স্মার্ট কেন হব না?
ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন? গ্রামীণ ফোনের রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইলে। যখন যেখানে খুশি মাইজিপি অ্যাপ থেকে রিচার্জ করা যায় খুব সহজে, সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়।
সন্তানের সুস্থতার জন্য বসুন্ধরা ডায়ার ব্যান্ড, ওর ভালোর জন্য।
Salman Hussain is the new batsman in.
That's fine, that's fine.
Well, he will be pondering the situation. On a hat trick now, Mehdi Hasan Miraj. Oh, almost creeping through. Batsman does well to come down on it.
Wow. 4 for 16, and he's still got 2 deliveries to go. Mehdi Hasan Miraj, the captain, and that was the wicket a short while ago. And he's having an absolute dream outing with the ball, the captain. He's kept his side in the hunt.
Cricket's such a great leveler. 6 of the first ball. And suddenly you get 2 wickets, 2 important wickets. You're back in the hunt. You've got your tail up. This is excellent work by the skipper. Oh, there's a chance of run out. I think he's got him. Direct through. I think he's gone. Wait and see. The umpire's gone upstairs, but this has been an absolutely terrific piece of fielding here. Detol, let's be sure. Decision pending. Here it comes.
A great piece of fielding. Direct hit. He looks gone for all money. What an over this is for Chattogram. The challengers, yes, it is a direct hit. It looks like he's short of his ground. And what an over straight after a strategic timeout. Decision pending. Detol, let's be 100% sure, and it's 100% out. Wow. Gone without scoring. He's gone for Nortez Hussain. And this over has brought about 3 wickets. It is 92 for 6.
But another twist in this innings of chase of 125 for Fortune Borishal. Cruising along, and all of a sudden in the previous over, they lost 3 wickets. New batter is Zia Rahman. The last wicket to fall was of a run-out direct hit, ensuring that Chattogram challengers makes life a little bit difficult for Fortune Borishal. Dwayne Bravo is still there, the experienced campaigner. They need 34 of 30. And they have 4 wickets in hand. What do you reckon, Atul?
Well, the equation doesn't look that difficult. Yes, you're right. Dwayne Bravo was the key to this game. But Barishal has done everything in their power to lose this game so far. Actually, snatching defeat from the jaws of victory almost. But what a spell from Messrs. Chaudhary and Rensford. Got 4 wickets. But this shows that what pressure does. And surprisingly, this is a good batting pitch. So maybe early days for this tournament, maybe the temperatures are set yet. The teams' combinations are not that settled. We've seen a lot of erratic batting today from both teams.
Yeah, what about that effort from Mehdi Hasan Miraj, who's picked up 4 for 16 in 4 overs? The skipper leading from the front as a bowler. And then that run out. Excellent piece of fielding.
Yes, he's doing everything. Picking up wickets, having that run out. He's one man versus the whole team. But always been very impressed with his attitude.
Yes, Fortune Borishal has lost 3 wickets for no runs in that last over.
That's right.
The required run rate is now gone over 7 runs in an over. There's still got a lot of batting to come. Even in the middle, you spoke about Dwayne Bravo. What about Zia Rahman? He's a heavy hitter of the cricket ball. You know, can really play some big shots. But it's not about hitting big shots at the moment. They need to ensure that they do not go on to lose more wickets from here on. It just will make life a little bit more difficult for Borishal for the chase. I think singles is what they would be looking for, just to take things a little bit easy. They are in a bit of a pressure at the moment. Two new batsmen in the crease.
But yes, you're right. Dwayne Bravo has got the experience to know that all he needs is to hang around. No need for big shots, because the previous batsman had done their bit, but they lost the wicket. I think the slide started from Shakib Al Hasan's wicket. Shakib would have played for another few overs, and this match would have been one-sided. But this is good bowling. And Benny Howell, what about him? Very impressive, this guy. The batting, we saw already. The bowling, he's got the variety. Bowls off spinners to left-handers. And what a complete package. What a pick from Barishal.
Yeah, he's the one who got it all started while he was batting. 41 of 20 deliveries to ensure they had 125 on the board. 31 of 25 now. Again, a slower delivery. Malil will pick up a single. Last 30 deliveries, 34 for 4. 96 for 6. Chattogram Challengers put into bat 125 for 8 thanks to that knock of 41 of 20 deliveries from Benny Howell. But all of a sudden, Fortune Barishal finds themselves in a spot of borders after the end of the 16th over. 96 for 6, top 6 already back in the hut. They still require 30 in the last 4 overs. 30 from 24. We have spoken about the experience of Dwayne Bravo and also the experience of Ziaur Rahman. Never easy for a new batter to come in and start to look to score runs quickly. Important for Mukhidul Islam to bowl a really good over here to even make life a little bit more difficult for Fortune Barishal to chase a low total. Ziaur Rahman on strike. 3 fielders on the offside, inside the circle, mid-off, cover and point. And he bowls a wide delivery.
Well, I think the focus should be to go for the wickets here. Because if Barishal bat through, they will get the runs. And Mehraj knows this. He's played out of cricket. And I think this is a pretty open field, and they're trying to create dot balls and create pressure so the batsman makes a mistake. I don't think so that the batsman will try to do something over the top. Oh, as soon as I said it, oh, what a try. And what a shot. He's saying that he didn't time it well, but what an effort in the boundary. Front foot full. And what a valiant effort. Brilliant. But a well-needed boundary for Barishal.
He could have been in business, Shamim Hussain. He's a very good fielder in the outfield and also inside the circle. That was a very good effort. And had he gone a little bit closer, he would have taken that brilliant catch. And in the end, it just got past him. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Nothing wrong. 100% from the youngster. But it's the boundary that will count. And Barishal gets over 100. It's 101 for 6 now.
They need something special, something miraculous in the field to again get back in the game. That 1 over from Mehraj got them back. But once you score 125, then you have to do a lot more. They've done the tough part.
Khulna Tigers up next, taking out Minister Dhaka, and Khulna Tigers are in the stadium. There they are, a little bit earlier than the rest, to ensure that they have a good look at what is happening in the middle. Low full toss. Oh, could have easily carried on, but just dropping short of that fielder at mid-off. Maybe perhaps eyeing to clear it over the top of mid-off. Doesn't time it, but gets away with it.
Well, he seems to have the power, but this time not connecting sweetly with the bat. Leaving slightly dangerously for my liking at this point, because Dwayne Bravo should be the calming factor here, telling Ziaur to just cool it. You've got that boundary. Do not give another chance.
Mushfiqur Rahim in the middle. Next to him, to his right is Farhad Reza. Trying out to find a solution when they get in, what to do in the middle. Mushfiqur Rahim will be eyeing to make a big statement. He's been Mr. Dependable for Bangladesh for such a long time. That's well bowled onto the stump, but an easy single because the man at mid-off have been pushed back to long off.
The sun is setting ever so slowly. The lights are on, and we are all set for the next big game. But this match still has got life in it. One wicket more, Athar, and I think this could get really interesting.
That is a cracking shot. It's the width, and he's crashing it through cover and mid-off for a boundary. A very welcome boundary for Fortune Barishal.
Well, this over was supposed to be very important. Mukhidul was supposed to just keep it tight. If we pick up a wicket, then it's a bonus. But Ziaur has spanked two fantastic boundaries in this over already. So taking a lot of pressure off Dwayne Bravo.
Yeah, it's a little bit too full and allowing the batter to free his arms. And he's responded with the boundaries. He's picked up two boundaries already in this over. 19 of 19 now. That's a wide.
Looking much more relaxed now, Ziaur. These two boundaries have really tilted the balance for me, because before this over started, it was on the nice edge. One more wicket would have made matters more. They start strongly. We've seen in IPL so many times, some teams just blast off and keep on winning, and then suddenly they lose momentum. In a long tournament, it's very important to peak at the right time. And from Chattogram, well, they will also learn from this, and how to utilize the 20 overs.
Delicate touch from DJ Bravo, and then a lovely drive down the ground. The first two delivery fetching him 6 runs. Short one, tucked away. But such a beautiful touch from DJ Bravo. But it was up to Ziaur Rahman, who smashed his way on to very quickly to 17 of just 9 to ensure that Barishal stays on the winning path. 5 from 15. Well bowled, Joker. Now have a look at the first one from DJ Bravo. Delicate, very delicate touch. Just nice flicker, good wrist work. And then the second one was a drive down the ground. Have a look at that. He holds his pose. Beautiful. Off the back foot. Only be a single. It's the batting depth that Fortune Borishal has shown. Even if they lost to the top order, they have enough armory in the batting lineup to ensure they can go big. 4 from 13 now.
Yes, 1 hit away from the first victory. Dwayne Bravo wants to go unbeaten. Quick bouncer, well directed. Shariful Islam. Expensive today, 29 runs in 3 overs. It's 123 for 6 after 18.
Three required. Fortune Borishal cruising along, and then I'll be hoping that they can win in this over. He bowls everything, doesn't he, Benny Howell? Seam, spin, off spin, leg spin. What's next?
Oh, it's got leg spin also. So he's an all-rounder in the true spirit of that word. But batting we saw today from him was very impressive. And the record, 143 matches with an economy of around 7, is also special. 145 wickets also is taken. So seems to be a player made for franchise cricket. Well, I can see that Dwayne Bravo is looking for a big hit now. He's had enough of this. And Kennard Lewis. It's a big set of furniture behind the stumps, eh?
Well, if you look at the performance of Fortune Borishal, they'll be happy that but what they've achieved in the end, but they'll be a touch disappointed with the way they faced up to someone like Madison Mirage. He picked up 4 for 16, all top order batsmen. So still a lot of work to be done, a lot of homework to be done when they come back for their second game. But it's a very nice feeling. That's it. Is that the case? Yes, it is. It's over. Borishal, Fortune Borishal win, and win by 4 wickets. First victory in the first encounter with the Chattogram challengers. DJ Bravo unbeaten on 12 in making sure that he stays there till the very end. Khalid Mahmood, the head coach, must be a very happy coach. High fives all around, and why not? Points on the table, and their first win by 4 wickets.
Well, yes, a comfortable win in the end. And if you believe in Feng Shui or affirmations or